Oh my god! What the freaking hell was that?
Just save it. Yes, he is. Good boy.
Mono realizes he's on for a podium if he just relaxes here. It's a last lap.
Oh, but he's gone.
Oh!
He could be gone for you.
No, Mono doesn't listen. Mono doesn't care.
But not getting you, and he's got
Mexican,
it.
and he sends it round the outside. Cody and Essendon got 3-second time penalties. Oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, I can't look, boys. Oh, BM's just sent it. Touched wide.
BM. Around the outside. He is. Oh, he's got penalty for what a move. Yano clipped. Oh, he's going for another.
Oh, holds it around the outside. Oh, no.
Still there. Still side by side. Oh, thing there with the balls.
Keeps it in front. But Chunky's off 2 positions here. Jala and Greenbit's going at it. And down the inside comes Storm. Oh, he holds it. They hold it.
They're still going. Still. And then he's got the inside line from here, and he's managing, holding it, keeping space, but not giving them too much space. Vono risking it.
He's going on the outside.
Oh, what a move.
He made a move on the Alpha Tauri.
Oh, now they're going to go 3 wide.
Oh, they're 3 wide. The hatch is in the middle. He's made it through both of them.
The Cyber Husky with the fastest lap on the softs, of course. Expect nothing less. Cheeseman trying to go up the inside of Christopher attack. Oh, around the outside. Oh, he makes it stick. Oh.
Sonny's around the outside. Oh, it's not going to work. BM keeps it wide. Oh my god, this is insane. And he's going to take the inside lane. Rapid Hendo is retired in the pit lane. And guess who will be jumping back into the Colts box?
Can he go to the outside? Tristan Primetime breaks early.
Oh,
up the inside goes Noodles. Crazy good overtake. Coming around for Rapid Vono now.
For Noodles on the outside. Noodles holds it in around the outside. If you don't mind, Josie takes the lead with 2 laps to go. He's definitely got wing damage. He has his front lean plate is gone. Reedy is smelling blood. Can he get him up on the inside? Oh, thank you, Cody's finally a good camera angle. Oh, great pass from Reedy. He's into P1 on his debut.
Grab the points from Mercedes here.
Oh,
He's got side by side here.
Oh my god, they really did.
And they both.
Oh, here we go.
Same situation with Dark earlier on.
Let's get goats. Oh, nothing holds it. What a move.
Confidence there. Momentum. Huda going for the move on Noodles. Can he fling it around the outside? Oh, and Huda jumps up the inside. Oh, Huda.
Trying to get in front of Daft. Now, all Daft needs to do is stay 3 seconds. What's Rubik doing? Oh my god.
Is he gonna this Yano? That is how you do it.
Only P9, and Betsy goes P9, so Hugh Daff is P10. But Willie, oh, Chrissy goes fastest, 108.9. So Chrissy's taken pole from Monaco. So that Portuguese Grand Prix performance wasn't a flash in the pan moment. He's taken pole for the Monaco GP in Rapid Racing League's Australian Division 1. Absolutely, 5 lights are out. And we're off! Tentative start from Chrissy there, but it looks like he managed to get the jump on everyone else. Actually, if anything, it's a tentative start from Rapid Relics, but oh, very tight there. I think Relics took on a bit of damage there, actually, going through turn 1. No heroics in Saint Devot doesn't appear to have paid off for quite a few people. We see Raikkonen gaining a few places, but Jakos and Rubric are the big losers so far going into turn 3. As we see a Ferrari in the wall, I'm not sure, and frankly, who cares? You know, they speak about these things, they're teammates, they're probably speaking together in the parties right now. If they are off to do team orders, then so be it. As Betsy loses the rear a bit there and concedes a place to Jamo there, Betsy might have front wing damage from that. He seemingly managed to avoid it, actually. See if he pits this falling in for good measure. That's absolutely got to put a bit of the dent in his wheel. As Hartwigger, oh! Noodles and Hartwigger have contact. Hartwigger making an optimistic move on Betsy there. Noodles seems to be okay though. Used to increase between Chrissy and Willie. There is nothing stopping Chrissy in this stage of the race. He's looking very good in that Haas. Or Haas. He's also driving Nikita Mazepin's Haas. As Relics and Kahoot make a move on each other. That looked a little dirty there. Was there contact there? Hard to say, but the battle pack for 3rd and 5th still remains mighty close. Jamo's just sitting there waiting for one of them to make a mistake this race. As we have a yellow flag in Sector 2, it is an Alfa Romeo. Could it be Hartwigger? It is Hartwigger. Does he have front wing damage? He's gonna lose. Oh no, he goes back out on track. We'll find out if he has front wing damage as he heads down to back. He hits the wall again. It's not going to go down too well for the traffic behind him, who've got to slow down. Yep, traffic has eased up. Hartwigger lets Ben Black and Betsy through to continue their respective battle. And what happened to Kahoot? If anyone's able to confirm, please let us know in the Twitch chat. Oh, and also the YouTube chat when this gets uploaded later, because these obviously get uploaded to YouTube. There's a lock up from Betsy, and Jamo spins! I don't know if there was contact between Ben... Oh, and he resets the track. Well, that's permitted around here. I mean, he could have actually turned it up. As Jamo and Hugh Daff exchange spots. Actually, they exchange spots once again. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two, actually. Def made quite the lunge on Jamo there, I'm pretty sure. Jamo has the speed advantage. Will he make a move? Oh, it looked really unstable there. Yep, they concede positions. That's a decent overtake there from Jamo, and we have a yellow flag in Sector 2. Oh, it's Hugh Daff! Not been a race to remember for Hugh Daff, I'll say that much. Was there contact? No, I don't think there was. That wall there and gets lapped by P9. The esports team's going to be having a few... Yeah, I mean, if there's one for ACC and I get good enough for ACC, then yeah. I don't know if we have an ACC wing yet. I'd love to have an ACC wing yet. I think Jamo... Oh, Jamo hits that wall. Oh, and Jamo is out of the race. E10. A lot. And clearly new enough to be to have a corner named after him. Is that rain? Oh, it's rain! Is that why everyone stayed out on the medium tyres for as long as they did? Because I'm seeing rain coming down, ladies and gentlemen. So that's thrown a bit of a spanner into the works. Yeah, especially for those running on the medium tyres, because they're going to be especially worn. Private Lowe's next to Olgin, I think they are. Has started to bleed. Bleeding out of excitement. As we have a yellow flag in Sector 2 and 3, it's a Mercedes! It's Noodles! He resets the track, which is permitted on this circuit, but I reckon he has front wing damage to nurse now. We're going to find out. He's lost P4 to Ben Black as Relics pits from P2. So Chrissy's gap has continued to increase. He'd be well advised to box now in order to keep that lead. As Kahoot jumps everyone and goes into P2. The McLarens have jumped the queue there and are now in the podium paying places. So good job on... Good job for the McLarens to beat his lead lights to flag. Well, yeah, he was on pole, in fact. Yeah, and his lead lights to flag so far anyway, barring some freak DNF. I swear to God, if I call that, nothing stopping him today. Set a cracking pole lap and just never looked back, frankly. That gap kept increasing. Seems so confident. The rear steps out a bit, but it doesn't matter. It's the last lap of this race. We go up onto the Anthony Nogez, or yes, it's the last corner and the last lap of the Monaco Grand Prix, and Chrissy crosses the line to take a commanding victory for the Haas team. His second victory of the season. Absolutely dominant performance there. Of course, the drill is we start from P3 when they do join the party.
And gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And here's my mic. How's that sound, guys? It's always good when you turn it on. Welcome to Rapid Racing League Division 1 action. Rapid Bajala back in the box. You think that I wasn't a rookie, but I am. So thanks very much, Claps. Really appreciate that. And I am back. So you should be able to hear me now. But I just wanted to run through here the standings. Hugh Daff on 96. We've also got Chrissy and Noodles on 43, 41. So no voice coming through, guys. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now, guys? Are you? I'm back. You can hear me? Beautiful. Fantastic. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I redeemed a Yana hot lap with Hut. Oh, okay, right. Oh, here we go. Yes. My man is here. I've got to get him into the comm box. Bear with me, boys. I will be with you in a minute. Oh, beautiful. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. So with 11 minutes to go, the only one time, Chrissy with a 1:39. Yeah, definitely was scary last night, but a nice podium by the man himself. Dutchy, we're not too sure where he is. And unfortunately, I can't add Vorno to the chat tonight at the moment. I will definitely get you in there, mate. But just riding on board here with Kimmy. here in Q1. So Willie's out there on the intermediates for some reason. Obviously there's only one guy, with Debonator has crashed, so they've just got to put in a lappy there. So Rubric out there in 5th. Country Swan Man, hey mate, welcome to the chat. So riding on board there with the owner. Aha, he's joined him himself. G'day mate, how are you? Hey Vorna, how you going mate?
Good morning, John. How we doing?
Mate, I'm going pretty good, mate. Just want to get a clear thumbs up that we can hear the Welsh Wonder Kid in the chat, please, guys. Just a big thumbs up. Someone just confirm we can hear Vorno.
Claps in, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Love it when a plan comes together eventually. How are you, mate?
Go. Yeah, not too bad, buddy. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Can't complain. It's been...
wicked.
Yes. How's work going?
Well, let's not even get into that.
Oh, no, I don't want to know, do I?
No, the company I started working for, a bunch of arseholes. Absolute bunch of arseholes.
Oh, no. Not again.
Yeah, so I'm currently in the process of looking for something else.
Yeah.
Can you hear that sexy voice? Thank you, Connor.
Yes, that's it, exactly.
We do have Willie and Kimmy out on the inters, obviously trying to just get a banker lap in because they know all they got to do is set a lap and they're on through.
That's it, exactly. All they have to do. All they have to do.
This one should be quite an interesting one. Baku always throws up a lot of excitement.
It does.
Disaster as well. A lot of I am stupid moments. Who do we reckon is going to be the first stupid person?
Yes, exactly. It'd be nice and interesting in the chat. Who you think will be the first one to be stupid in the chat? I'm not too sure about you, but I reckon Kimmy will be okay. I think it might be Willie. Is my bet. Maybe Hugh Daff. A few boys missing tonight. Supra's one that comes to mind that's missing. He's generally a regular, and he's missing tonight. I'm trying to think who else is out at the moment from the regular 20.
Daz isn't here either.
Yeah, Daz
is
asleep. Well earned rest in the Aston Martin. He's had enough, obviously. Good to see Patrick Swayze in the back again. He's doing pretty well, mate. His time will come.
Yeah, right. Remember, he's on pad as well, so he's slowly getting. He said he's slowly going to be using a wheel eventually. Or he's got one, but he's going to be using it. But this track's not so bad on the pad. Monaco that you've just done, absolute carnage there.
Oh yeah,
it's always carnage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it should be good fun actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they'll enjoy it.
True, and Jishway's in. Good to see you, mate. Claps, obviously. Chatterbox, as I like to call him. Loves a good chat. Clapsy. He's not quite coming forward. So, looking forward to this race. It's be interesting to see if Chrissy can go back to back, actually. He's two races, 2 wins. Is not bad form, if you ask me. Since he's changed to the Rapid name. hasn't been defeated.
No.
No, hasn't lost a race. So riding on board here with Jamo and the other Haas. He hasn't had his share of luck actually, Jamo, unfortunately. So I kind of reckons Daz is actually on.
Is he?
Yes, Hendo. Morning to you, mate. From our second channel, Rapid Racing Extra channel. We're so big we need 2 channels already. So good to see Hendo in the chat. Hope you're doing well, mate. And Bub number 1 shouldn't be too far away for Hendo. Less than a month, is that right?
Yeah, March.
March.
No, yeah.
March. Yep.
March, I believe.
Jeez, there we go. Claps. Yeah, Claps changed to Rapid Clappy and got a win on debut in the Wallaby Racing League. I was on board to see that.
Wado saying, can I join and race as a reserve? I'll be honest with you, I think Will can vouch for Wado as well. He'd be a great addition to the Div 1.
Yeah, jump in, mate.
We've definitely wanted you in before.
Yep, jump in, mate. Wado's okay.
Yeah.
I thought SD Romulus was reserving tonight.
Join off my name if you want, Wado.
Yep. That's all
Should
good.
be able to get in and get a lap in. They're not online yet, but yeah, jump in. I've also got the strenuous task today of coming up with the 2 teams for the battle.
Oh, yes. Very, very, it's been very elusive, the Euro boys, may I say, in the team picking. Just having, we're worried that you might be forfeiting Division 2 here.
Oh, no.
39, so no. 38-9 there. Where's Hugh Daff? Is Hugh Daff underneath? Now 39-4. He's just, these boys are just starting to sit a few times here.
Rapid Willie coming back in them.
Yeah, on his inters, doing very nicely. Betsy yet to post a time. Williams gets released tonight, doesn't it? The car?
I believe it does, yeah.
Yeah, probably right. Nice work, hey? Considering Watto that Daz isn't joining us, jump in the Aston Martin, mate. There you go.
You should just have time to get out and set a lap. If not, you're going to have to do last to first challenge.
Let him do the last to first. He can sit at the back. Why not? He's probably not going to jump in time, unfortunately. So, Betsy.
Yeah, actually a bit excited. Oh, it's going to be a good car. I think all the Albon and Latifi, when they released a video, someone said yesterday they released a reaction video and they said, now that's different and it's like going back to the old Williams. So.
Oh, okay. Good. Let's hopefully it goes back to the old Williams performances as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Willie, how are you, mate? Good to see you in the chat. Up to 23 already, mate. It's going to be a pretty. That's pretty good for this time of night. Busy one. Just to tell you what, mate. I reckon this weekend. I mean, I've got a bit of a preview that I'll go through, but this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, just strap yourself in for 2 of the biggest races in Rapid Racing League history. The socials. Don't you worry about it. You think it's a social race? Bullshit. If there's one thing Aussies hate more than getting beaten, it's being social and getting beaten by the Euro boys, let me tell you. Kitchy's in there, Claps. He's just retired, mate. He's sitting P8. Hartwigger yet to put a lap in. May want to do that with 39 seconds to go, mate. So he's invalidated.
Could you imagine he's going to get knocked out and not putting a lap in, and he's going to get done by Willie and Kimmy on the Inters. So
he's got, he's going to get there just in time. He's got 20 seconds.
He's got 20 seconds, yeah,
He's
exactly.
still going to get there, yeah. Oh,
Absolutely,
yeah, could you just see? He would be spitting chips.
Spitting chips, as Frizy would say.
Absolutely spitting chips.
What I said, he couldn't pick a car, so it's likely it's going to be random. Is he in the lobby? I didn't see him join.
Wado?
Yeah.
Yes, he did join. And it's probably just because it's too late into the session, I think.
Right, okay.
Wado.
Yeah.
I think after a certain amount of time where you won't be taking hold of the car, it just loads you into the next loading screen. So
exactly.
Yeah. But Wado, after this, I'll send you a message. I'll get you the Discord link sent over as well. Because if you're about in the mornings and you can do Aussie Div 1, can't see why there's not going to be a seat.
Get you on the reserves list. Get you definitely on the reserves.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely, get him on the Resi's list.
Well, that's the Div 1 team done.
That's it. Boom. You've done it. So Hartwigger, the only one not to set a time and talk about pressure, all he has to actually do is get across the line and he's in a Q2. And I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get it, big talk about Alfa Romeo replacing him. Now, he's actually had a pretty good season. He's been on the podium once or twice, which has been good.
Oh, okay. Looks like maybe Williams are going to be releasing the real car today because they're at Silverstone for a test and media day like Aston are.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm guessing, are they going to release it at Silverstone? I think that would be a nice touch. Home of the Grand Prix, home of British Motorsport.
Yep, that's it.
The most British team we have.
Exactly. So that's Q1. Well, really, was it a Q1 considering Debonator crashed out so everyone could just get through? So Relic P1, Chrissy P1, not a lot of excitement. I don't think two guys were taking it really too seriously. Kahoot in P3, Betsy, Benny Black, Hugh Daff, he's definitely not taking it seriously. I reckon he would have been lucky to get out of 7th gear around that track there. Jamo in 7th, good on him. Kitch P8, Josie Wales and Rubik Reigns out our top 10. Only one we miss out in is Debonator. Obviously no time when he crashed out onto the main straight. So that is it. Just need to actually check in on something, mate. So I will be back in a minute.
Not a problem.
And I'm just going to get myself off here. I hate this. And also, can I just a massive big thank you to SD Romulus, my teammate in Div 2, who stepped up and took over the commentary last week in Div 1. Really appreciate all the efforts, mate. Thank you so much for that. Did a really good job, particularly around Monaco, which, for a commentator, there's not a lot of action usually happening. So it can be quite mundane. So I thought you did a bloody good job, mate. So thank you very, very much for that.
He did actually a very good job.
Yes, exactly.
I must admit. He's always like one of those people that no matter what's going on in the race, you can always sit there and listen because he'll always have something to talk about. It's nothing just like what I talk about, Cogswallop. He talks about stuff that's interesting.
Well, that's one way of putting it. So let's get into Q2. Let's hopefully these boys now start getting a little bit serious now.
Let's get the kettle on. Then you make a brew.
Gonna need a brew.
Yeah. As Connor will be sat listening to this whilst he's at work, he's like, a brew. That'd be nice.
So we're going to see who's going to go out on the mediums and who is going to go out on the reds here.
Do you do it if a bird shits on your car?
What?
don't date her again.
Clever.
Dirty boy.
That was cheeky. I'll give that to you. That was very good. Yes. Had a couple of mate. I hear that there was a couple of ladies in the box there yesterday.
There was indeed. So we had a young Jade, that is Cahoots' young lady.
Sorry, Jade.
Or better half,
you can't
should we call her?
Well, let's just say you can't get everything in life, and that's proof. So, but I'm sure Jade can work her way through it.
Oh yes.
Exactly.
And then we had Jade's friend as well. I think her name was
Jacinta.
That's it.
Exactly.
They were quite funny, I must admit.
Exactly.
There's on your part on the stream, you might be able to see that I unblocked someone called Yanan's Wet.
What?
No, a key worker. Sorry. No. I unblocked someone called a key worker.
Yeah.
I will explain to you afterwards, but I just need you to reblock him because that isn't the key worker. Our key worker is some Neek. That is someone else that's just been making a load of accounts just to give abuse to Ryan and start making profound comments. So we have to keep blocking him. When I had my laptop here and saw the mod part that I could do on Twitch the other day, I saw that he'd requested to be unbanned and thought that was in fact a key worker, but it wasn't. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll leave that one with you because I'm sure you've probably got a bit more amenities to be able to sort that out than me at the moment.
I'll have a look at it. Just shoot me through a link or someone, whoever it is, maybe a photo of who I'm looking for. Swayze, we're riding on board here in the Ferrari. So Swayze in the Tifosi. Down here into turn 2. Through here, very tricky section here, just the end of sector 1, up in 6th gear, just touching that inside curb, accelerating away to the tricky Castle I Am Stupid section. Probably a little bit too wide there. You can take a lot of that apex, you can almost really corner cut it. And Watto's joined in through the castle, which I used to hate this in 2020, and I absolutely love it in this game. Don't ask me why.
It's if you nail it. You've got to nail it, haven't you?
You do.
Otherwise it's just...
Yep. And through here into the last section, section 3, down here. Just a little dab on the brakes down to 4th, quite nicely. Accelerating out, get the traction down. As Jeremy Clarkson says, power! Down the straight, flat out, left, right. I know that Romy was having lots of problems with that left right at the end. Couldn't really take it flat out sometimes. A little bit of wobble in the back end, but Swayze seems to have got this quite nicely down. And 141, not too bad. Not a bad time, Swayze. But I do remember yesterday someone got a 140.086. Can't remember who it was. The old man, that's right.
Yeah, that was it.
Sit down and grab yourself a Coke. I love that comment, Hutto. That was some of, may I just say, that on board of me in Q3 was some of the funniest commentary from you three lads that I've heard in a long time. So, absolutely laughed my ass off.
So who are we missing tonight from the Mercedes? Because Watto's joined the lobby and has put him in the Mercedes.
Oh, Jesus! I'll just get the standings up actually.
I don't think that'll be so much a problem, but hang on, I'm getting a call.
You're getting a call? And where are we? So just riding on board here with Kitchi. On the mediums, 39.8. That's probably going to definitely be good enough to get him into Q3 on the mediums, which is the ultimate strategy around here. Just taking a look here at the standings. Oh, Jackos Jackos. So we're missing Goats for Life, who I believe has dropped out now. Hartwigger Willie, Rubric is there. Kimi Roix is there. Oh, g'day Fresh. Welcome, mate. Welcome to Rapid. Great to have you on board, buddy. Just a bit of an intro music just to welcome you to Rapid Racing League Division 1 action here. Live from Azerbaijan, it's fucking Baku. So, thanks for following. So Kahoot 139.680 goes to P1 on the medium, so that's probably going to be good enough to get him through to Q3. Rapid Noodles with a 39.6 now, so the medium runner's starting to get through. Let's Chrissy down here into the tight left hand, just clips that inside rail quite nicely. Straight down here on the left, looking forward, flat out. 39.4, Relic goes P1. Chrissy, let's see what he's got in those mediums. Only one guy, Swayze, the only guy on the reds, and Chrissy goes P1, 39.1. Shots fired, Chrissy making a statement here early. We're right on board here with Willie. We've actually got a Hartwigger now coming through. 115.1 so far. And then we've got the Alpha Tauri. I believe that is a Hugh Daff behind him. I'm just going to double check. Yes, it is. With a purple middle sector. Hartwigger, 15.1. What time has he got in the bank? On board, 39.9. Probably not going to be good enough. Hugh Daff, 39.3 P2. So probably what we're now expecting. Hugh Daff is now starting to actually get his arse into gear. Probably just took the piss about before. Willie and Kimmy are going to definitely have to go out again. Can't see these guys going any higher. We've got a McLaren and Josie Wales. No, I think that's Kahoot. Is he boxing? Yeah, Kahoot's boxing. He invalidated there. Noodles is on an inbound lap. Just want to see if that's Betsy on an out lap here. Yep. Mick just in the thing that Jamo Portimao is one of the very really good setups he has. That's right, because the only race he could win. And but he actually had a good race. Actually, it was a master stroke from his engineer. I got told that told him just stop panicking. He was like in the sweats halfway through the race. Yes, Daffo, very wholly on the Daff in the chat, wholly on the mediums. That's so fast. I do remember Daff though. He did get pole, didn't he? Yesterday, he was close to pole. Chrissy in the pits. He was. So Chrissy with a 13.91. Do you remember what the pole was for the Divi 2 boys? It was 38.5 or 38.6?
It was
from Winter.
38.5, I think it was.
Yeah. So that was Winter, wasn't it? If memory serves me correctly.
It was, yeah. He absolutely just buggered off yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Solid drive.
Storm Hutto in the chat. Jack. I think that's for you, mate.
Oh, man. Best boss in the world. Let's go.
There we go. GG's. P2 in the Wallabies for claps. That was last night, or Sunday night. So Rubric on his out lap. Let's take a look at the owner. As you know, if we don't give him any airtime, he decides to...
We do get told off.
Yeah, we do get told off, and it's not pretty. So let's give him some airtime, the owner. Yeah, Winter was pole, Hutto. We were just trying to figure out if it was a 38.5, 38.6. Clapson should be in Tier 1 in OCE. Oh, Clapson's got... Oh, Rubik's giving it a little bit of a clip. Not good.
it's that curb as you come down that. So you got turn 1, turn 2, down that straight.
Yeah.
Braking zone. If you touch that curb on the right when you're braking, it just launches you and it stops your braking for almost a minute, a millisecond. Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's in a lot of trouble here because there's only 3.5 minutes on the clock. He hasn't got enough time to actually box, get out on another set of reds. So Rubrik's in a lot of danger here, and he's falling down. And he's in a lot of danger. He's a wing damage. Is that left side, left end plate? I think he might have got away with it.
Right end plate. He would have hit, but
yeah.
He's got away with it. He's all right, but still, it's not ideal what you want to be doing when he's
definitely
on.
Not.
They're fresh mediums, and he's got the fuel to do it. And we'll see.
15.2, so he's on board to probably knock off. He's on time with Kitch. Sorry, not Kitch, Hartwigger. Actually, it was a 13.99 on those mediums. So he's in P11. So what does Rubrik have in store for us? I think it's a 39.9. 39.9, yeah, I was called it. So that's Rubrik is 39.9 P11, and he's not going to have enough time to go around. So that's his job done. He can go and get himself a Coke.
Oh, Willie
with
a 39.0.
Not too bad mediums. On the mediums. He's definitely hooked this up. Benny Black in the AlphaTauri coming down here. This back straight, left. Brake hard into second. Don't hit the wall on the outside. Little swiggles. Wants to be in the 15s. 14.9. He's on a charge. At a 14.9, I reckon he's on board for a 39.5. Yeah, and that should get him around P7.
Close.
It's going to be close, but I think he's going to be good enough to get into
running low fuel as well.
Yep. And now we've got the red strat. The boys that are on the brink, 39.6 P9. So he wouldn't have been comfortable there, would he, Jack? I wouldn't be. Not in P9.
No, yeah. Unless you're committing to the medium start.
And take a look at everyone coming out on reds. Daff's on reds. Betsy's. Josie's on reds. Cahoot's on reds. Noodle's on reds. Jamo's come out on reds. Hartwigger's now come out on mediums again. So he thinks he can improve.
Let's see what Rubrik got.
Oh, he's going around again. It's slightly improved, but P13, he's done. His day's done.
Yeah.
So he can just put the headphones on and listen to a few tunes. Probably none of the owners. Probably his, I reckon Taylor Swift is definitely in his wheelhouse.
I thought it was some like Italian music.
Sorry, what's that?
When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's so we could, honestly, that's going to be next in the pipeline for me as a parody about Rubrik with an Italian background.
Oh, there we go, exactly. So Benny Black is coming in, so his job's done now. Who's out? Who is out on laps? We have
everyone down from Kitch down to Jamo, all on a lap.
Mm-hmm. So they're going to come thick and fast, and if 7 seconds, it looks like, geez, I tell you what, is Benny Black's boxed. So Hugh Daff is the last one across the line. He's perfected that. So let's take a look at Swayze. Let's see what he's got in store for us. Didn't quite see it. He's boxed, so P5 so far on a 39.4. Didn't see that. On the Merc will be Noodles. He is 1 second up on the Delta. So he's looking at a 38.6 right now. Do 38.667 P1 on the Reds. So Kimmy believes that he's good enough on the. What's he doing here? No, he's just mucking around, really. Let's be honest.
He was going just to make sure he was safe, I think. But
yeah. Jamo, 6/10 up on a 14.3. So 6/10 is going to put him as a 39.1, 39.2. 39 flat, P3. What's that mean? Betsy's already out. Kitch is in the pits. Josie Wales is the only one that can come in. He's a second up, goes P2. Knocks out Betsy. So Betsy, who had a great race at Monaco, and the only one else that can come is Hartwigger. He's 5/10 up. Oh boy, this is going to be
safe.
This is going to be touch and go. No, he's not. Hartwigger needs half a second. He's half a second up. Has he got it? 39.4, P11. Oh, misses out by 0.3 of a second. Mickey in the chat, absolutely exploding with needles going P1 in there on the Reds. So let's wrap it up. The Greek sushi lover, Rapid Noodles P1. Lovely time, 38.6. Let's see what they can do in P when they start firing the guns for Q3. JC Wales, P2, Willie on P3 on the mediums, Jamo P4, Kimmy on the P5. So 4, only medium, Willie, the best of the medium runners, then followed by Chrissy, Kahoot, Daff, Relic and Sways all on the mediums. And Sways actually has got himself into Q3. Congratulations, Swayze. He's done it on the Reds. But that's an absolutely awesome performance by Swayze. Great to see him up there, particularly after all the trouble he had in Monaco last week. So good on him. I believe Yano's been called in.
Oh dear, what for?
I'm not too sure. I believe a hot lap. But I'm scrolling through the chat here. Can't see any claim here, Clapsy.
I've seen Huddo been timed out by Nightbot because Nightbot's a penis.
Well, he is. And
he is.
Well, Clapsy, you've got to actually claim it, mate. Okay? I'm in the chat. You haven't claimed it. So if you want Yano...
You can screenshot it and send it to one of us quickly.
It's not in the chat, mate. I'm telling you now. So... they'll all be out on the Reds. I was in the beginning of the stream before apparently I actually had...
oh, you did? Yeah, he did, to be fair. Yeah, he called it for Kahoot, I think it was.
Oh, did he?
I
right.
And it never actually got done. Well, yeah, you did call it.
Well, Huddo's actually claimed one from Yano. And for Willie. So we're going to get a Willie and we're going to get... Who was the other one? Willie?
Kahoot.
Kahoot.
I believe. The
okay, they're all... Yes, so Willie will be... who's first?
Willie's first across the line. Then you...
So we're going to get Willie first, and then we'll get Kahoot after that. I reckon that's it?
Yeah.
It's all good, Clapsy. We'll get Kahoot. We'll get Yano. You want Hugh Daff. You want Hugh Daff. Okay, righty, we'll get him Hugh.
So you got Willie and then Hugh.
Willie and Hugh for Yano. Okay, so I'm going to have to go to the toilet, and I will get Yano in, mate. So he'll be back here in a minute. Hold on. This is Yano. Hello to you, Jack. How are you today?
Oh, hello, Yano.
Yes, down here on the main straight, here in Azerbaijan, it's fucking Baku. Here into turn 1, just wanted to make sure you don't clip the outside apex, you spin it like a motherfucker. Hard into turn 2, DRS wide open like a girl on a Saturday night on one of Yano's yachts. Plenty of fun times there. Down here into the straight here, and Willie's got it rocking and rolling into turn 4. Oh, just clips the wall, but no damage. Hard onto the brakes, doesn't want to hit the apex, so it's going to spin you out. Accelerating away, trying to get the grip here, end of sector 1. Inside, outside, in second, not too bad. As we come up to here into the wonderful castle section, the I am stupid section. Want to clip that, also cuts the corner very nicely there by Willie. Great work, down to third, hit the apex, hit the next one. Oh, a little bit rough there by Willie. Like he is on a Sunday after he's had a few too many beers with Yano and Kimi on the yacht. But Willie's doing okay on the back straight, left. Hit the left inside, not too bad there from Willie. As we come into sector 3, we want to say his time of a 14.4. So he's definitely into the 38s here, Jack. Very nice time here from Willie. Foot to the floor, flat out like a motherfucker. All you've got to go, Willie. Straight down. Don't stop till you've had enough. Willie with a 38 what? Oh, 39-1. P1. You know why he's P1, don't you, Jack? Because Yano got him there. Plus, he's also the first one across the line. But Yano will claim him. Yano will claim him. So for you, Storm Huddle, there is your hot lap with Yano. Thank you so much. This is the gospel according to Yano. Thanks very much, Yano. And I believe we're on with Hugh Daff a little bit later on. So, no Welsh. No Welsh.
No one wants a Welshie. We need to get a South African one as well.
Oh, you know,
I really feel like doing a South African hot lap.
Jama
in the chat saying, but you guys know PSGL? Yeah, Premier Sim Gaming League.
Is it a Euro League?
Like that. No, it's the PC one with all Yano. Yano.
Oh yes. All the eSport.
The latest edition, my old friend Thomas Ronhart.
Oh, he's in there. Good work.
He's been signed by Veloci Academy.
Yeah.
Been given a direct drive wheel by them, a Fanatec one.
Yeah.
And he's been added into he's doing the esports challenges next year.
Guess who's in the chat, mate? Kitchi. He's got a Welsh hot lap, and he wants Kimmy. He wants Kimmy. So this is going to get really confusing, guys, because we don't know where Kimmy and Hugh Daff is going to come out. Oh boy.
We'll have to. So Kimmy's on a hot lap now, I think.
Oh, there you go.
He's just finishing one. Huey's on his way back in.
Huey's on his way. Oh, geez, this is going to be confusing, ladies and gentlemen.
Relics and Chrissy so close. Yeah, only 600 separating them. That's what we like to. Okay, Hugh.
Hugh Daff,
38-4.
If you don't mind. So, Rapid Daff in the chat, that's how you do it, mate. Okay, just want to let you know. The big brothers just said, hey, excuse me. That's how it's done.
This is how you do it.
Absolutely. So, Hugh Daff with a 38.4, Relic 38.5. Anyone else? I think Josie's on a hot lap in the McLaren.
It is, yep.
Yes. So Kahoot gave him a nice little tow down the main straight in a 38.9 P4. Hasn't had his own way this year, Kahoot, actually, so which has been good.
Yeah, I mean, considering for how close it was last year, and obviously Hugh, we know he's like a little child and a dog. Sees pretty bright things. Is that I must say to him. So obviously I had to go and see the Christmas lights last year, which deprived us of a very close finish to the end of the season. But yeah, I mean, Josie, Relics, Chrissy, Kahoot, Willie. I mean, there's God knows, there's about 7 or 8 drivers here that on their day could win a Grand Prix and could put themselves in title contention.
Exactly, absolutely, exactly. So Josie Wales here, coming into the end of Sector 2.
Oh, Rapid Daff. In the chat, Oliver saying, to be fair, he did spend 8 hours on time trial.
Who's this? What Hugh Daff did?
Hugh.
Ollie's just jumped his brother in and just said, hey, have a piece of that. 8 hours on time trial. You don't reckon he's taking it seriously? So Josie and the Pussycats, down he comes. What's he got in store? Didn't see his Sector 2 time. Beating the 39s. Oh, he's boxed for whatever reason. I have 0.
I think he's very low on fuel, and I think he knows where his pace is. So I think what he'll do is he'll box now, fresh set. The McLarens will double stack, and then we shall wait.
Clapsy in the chat. I'll never win a rapid race, but I was close to. Didn't you win an OCE? Oh, you won a Wallaby race actually. Come to think of it, TIR, good friends Beer and Kebab. Big shout out to you and Shrews, Divi 6 and Doors. Did you get a chance to watch the Divi 6 action this morning, mate?
I didn't, because, I woke up at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the toilet, and I had 94 messages from the admin chat, so I was quickly streaming through them, having a look, and I quickly saw this photo saying, this is beautiful, but this is even more beautiful. I was like, what is this? Click. Oh my shitting Christ. Rapid Pajama. P1, baby.
P1.
Let's go.
That's it. I'll take the wins every way they come. Now, in truth, I was actually 4 seconds behind going into the last lap. And Gandhi, because as you know, he was the champion, decided that he was going to go do donuts. So he, which is okay, but you know what? Win's a win, mate, and I will take the wins as they come, mate. So
Exactly. We take it as it comes, really.
That's it. Absolutely. That's the way we do it here in Rapid.
We had 17 DNFs in Australia last season in MPC. I went on to win that race. I still damn well count that as a win.
That's it. Exactly. Count them as they come along.
Okay, so if we got
beautiful Hartwigger. Hartwigger got his Alpha Tour.
Got the Alpha shirt on today, mate. Looks and feels great. Cheers for that. Let's
Thanks,
go.
Hartwigger.
Make sure you get a photo.
Yep.
Pop it in the general chat, and we'll pop it in the Rapid News.
That's it.
And we'll
exactly.
we'll use you as an advertisement.
That's it. And we've got to. And also, I'm not too sure if Jack actually knows we've got a brand new sponsor. I'll be introducing later, but our big sponsor, Sully Shirts. You never dress until you're wearing a Sully's. Thanks very much for their kind support. Continuing on. But I'm not too sure, Jack, but we're being sponsored now by Trojan Condoms. Because there's always... And you know why?
No.
Because you've always got to protect both your helmets. Anyway. JC Wales has come through. I've got to get it there. That's it. Yeah.
Who's going to be the first to cross? Who we got?
Oh, what have we got, Josie? Where's Kimmy? Oh, God, Kimmy's on an outlap. Kimmy and Hugh. And guess what?
Further behind than Kimmy.
No, Kimmy's in. Kimmy
right
and
next to each
Zava. No. So what am I meant to do here? Okay, you know what? The Welsh boy, you've already had Yano. Let's get Kimmy. And what I'll do next week, Clapsy, you'll get a free Yano hot lap. How's that sound? So there you go. I'll give you your choice. And Connor, welcome to the chat, mate. Thank you for coming in, following. Welcome to Rapid Racing League Division 1 action. And handing it over to the Welsh warlord himself, Jack. It's over to you with Kimmy.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, sheep and lambs. Here we go then. Touch that curb on the right. You want to touch this one on the left. Try and run your wheel on the right there. Hard on the power, and you brake at the 50-meter board. Hard, anchors left. You don't want to touch the curb. Keep that rotation nice. Straighten up, and you get a nice slipstream down here then from Hugh Daff. Here we go then. This is the curb on the right. You don't touch, or you're... Oh, he touched it. He touched it. So then you got the right-hander here. You want to touch the curb. Do not touch this wall, or you're going off to see Narnia and the Witch in the Wardrobe. And you want to scrape this wall, and I mean scrape it, then touch that curb, hard on the power, straighten up as quickly as possible. Now this is the corner up here, and when you touch this curb, you can either invalidate, hit it, or end up in the damn wall. So you got to make sure you nail it. Then you got the I am stupid. Nailed it. You're not stupid. Nice one. Left. JMO then goes fastest with a 138.301, so he is a tenth and a half faster than JMO than Daff at the moment, but we know he's got time to come. We've got the double left, then another left. Touch this curve, don't touch the wall. Qualifying is over, so this is the last stitch attempt from everyone then. Sway's done. And we see Kimmy then, out to the final sector. You got the left-hander, the right-hander, the straight-hander, power! What's this going to do then? DRS wide open. Take the fastest route to the line. And is this out Daff with a 38.2?
Kimmy with a 38.7. But Relic 38.217 P1. Who else have we got? We've got Kahoot. Where's Kahoot? He's half a second up here. Coming through, that's a 38.4. He needs to find another 2/10. Has the Rapid Racing League Division 1 reigning champion, has he got it in him, Jack? Coming down, DRS wide open. The time, we're looking at the clock. 38.3 P4. Willie.
Where's Josie?
Willie and Josie.
Josie's down.
Josie's down. He's finished. Willie coming across. And then we've got Noodles as well. But Willie...
Noodles then with a 38.8. What's Willie got?
What's he got there? 38.8. That's it. It's all over. Jamo, the only one. And he's slowing down. Ladies and gentlemen, Relic has got his first pole. And if memory serves me correctly, his first pole in rapid racing history. Well done to Relic. You wouldn't mind inviting him? Have you got him as a friend?
I do indeed. I'll jump him in. And a big shout out to all 35 viewers that we have.
Oh, mate.
Welcome.
Absolute scenes. Thanks so much, guys. Everybody jumping in. Great to have you here. Rapid Racing Division 1. Let us wrap this up. Rapid Relic. Fantastic pole, P1. Jack's just going to get him into the chat. We'll have a chat to him quickly. Daft P2, Jamo P3, Kahoot P4, Chrissy P5, Kimmy P6, Willie, Noodles, Swayze and Josie Wales rounds out our top 10. In the commentary box, we've got the Mr. Relic. Congratulations, P1. How's that feel?
Holy shit, man. That's insane. That's so good, man. I honestly, the first lap I did, I was like, yeah, no, not much, but the track it got really grippy towards the end there. And,
ramped up.
Man,
Absolutely.
I'm so happy. I saw Hugh cross the line 2.5, and I was like, hold on, if I'm good at math here, I should be a 2 flat.
Yep.
I was around there, so that was alright. And then, but yeah, it was very close at the top. I think Chrissy said he could have done it easy, a couple of tens, but it is what it is. I'll take it.
No, definitely. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, mate. No, congratulations, mate. I'm going to let you get back and do your strat.
Yeah,
obviously,
cheers.
You dance on Saturday, you get paid on Sunday, so good luck in the
100%.
race. And good luck, and we will see you, hopefully, in Victory Lane a little bit later on, Relic.
Will do, mate. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well done, dude.
Cheers, Mel.
And thanks very much.
Luke in the chat saying, sorry, barely barely a tenth between the top 4. That is what Rapid Racing League is all about.
Absolutely.
It's the tiny margins. You may think you're going around a lap when you're like, oh, I'm only 100th up.
Mm-hmm.
That 100th could still put you pole.
That's it, exactly. Now, let's tune in, guys, because this weekend is on the social races, Divi 2, Divi 1. Just take a look at our intro. Take a look at this while we get the boys on their thing. This is going to be an absolute field day this weekend. Tune in. So live on Twitch on Saturday is the Divi 1 Divi 2 from 9 PM. I believe we've got Noodles and trying to think who else is you, Jack, doing the Divi 2s. Teams are coming out and nothing's been set in stone yet, so we're waiting on the Euro boys to come through, and then Div 1. The best 10 Div 1 drivers for Australian Rapid Racing versus the best 10 that Europe can throw at us. Let me tell you, around the streets of France, well, Paul Ricard's not really a street circuit, but anyway, I'm not too sure how we got to that circuit, but anyway, it is going to be absolute game on, so tune in. Both those races, looking forward to that, Jack. Looking forward to your commentary on Saturday.
Oh.
Did you make the team Sunday?
I have put myself down for it.
Yes.
My wheel, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. But yeah, Storm in the chat saying, Euro shit. Sorry, Jack, you know what? I'm going to time you out for 60 seconds now, you horrible little bugger.
30 seconds, I'm going to be right back.
But yeah, it's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good battle. I mean, we all went into the Euro Div 3 battle thinking that it was going to be a landslide for the Aussies after Q3, considering we only had 2 drivers in. But, as they say, you do not get, unless it's a sprint race, just put this one out there, you do not get points for Saturdays. So it was all about the Sunday, and Rapid Causa, my man, the northern bugger from up north, absolute beast, smashed it, absolutely nailed it. Luke as well,
Sorry, mate.
absolutely brilliant, nailed it. All good.
I'm back.
But yeah, I think this is going to be two battles that I cannot wait to see.
Oh, yeah.
We just won the last one with the Aussie Div 1 and the Euro Div 1.
Yes.
We just won it, I think, by 2 points. So currently, as it goes, we're 2 for 2 out of all the battles against the Aussies. So realistically, the ball is in the Aussies' court now. They need to prove to us what they've got.
Yes.
And I cannot wait to see the Div 2 and the Div 1 lads bring the best of the best.
Yeah, absolutely. So tune in there on Twitch live from 9 p.m. It's going to be an absolute humdinger this weekend. So the guys are tuning in. They're coming in now. This is going to be an absolute stonking race around the streets of Baku. 26 laps, high intensity, chance of a safety car, 115%. Brought to you here by...
You know what? I'm going to call it now, Pajala. No safety car.
Oh, he's going to call no safety car. There we go in the chat. So, thanks to Sully's. You're not dressed until you're wearing a Sully's. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights are out and the race to turn 1 has begun. Relic gets a nice jump off the line. Hugh Daff into the corner. Give us a nice... Daff has just been able to maintain it. Everyone seems to get through a little clip. Kahoot spun it.
Kahoot and Hugh have had contact.
Kahoot definitely clipped that outside wall. He's falling down faster than the tail end of the English cricket team. He's dropped down to P9. Hartwigger down here on the light. He's been able to maintain P10. Everyone all in tandem. Oh, geez, I tell you what. Kahoot is getting shoved out wide. He's definitely got damage. He's going to have to box. Not the start that the Division 1 champion wanted from here, Jack. Absolutely, he would be spitting chips, as far as he would say. But meanwhile, up in front, Willie's. And you know who else is in trouble? Look where Hugh Daff is. Daffy's down at P17.
No right front end play.
Oh, no.
He has no right front. Yeah, there was just too much of a squeeze from Hugh. Tried to release the brakes going into turn 1. Kahoot was on the outside and at least 3/4 of a car width ahead. It's just not going to work, and it pulled Hugh straight into the wall.
Connor Knight in the chat. Go on, Kitchy. Thanks. Welcome to the chat, mate. First time chatter. Good to have you on board, mate. 26 drunk. Storm Hutto. Don't care about T2 admins. Dirty. Daff's gone dirty. Oh, he's claiming dirty. Willie's got... Daff's... I don't know if Ollie's happy or disappointed, but anyway, Hugh's going to be boxing here. Relic out there in front, P1. Half a second up on Willie. Good start from him. Up 5 positions at the start. Great jump by Willie. He's got himself in a good position here. Jamo on the back straight gets Hartwigger. Nah, Jamo's actually going into box, so he's got wing damage of some description. JC Wales continues on. Who's in the pits for us, Jack? Jamo, Kahoot.
We have Kahoot, Jamo, and Hugh Daff. Now, I will keep you updated on what tyres are going on. So, Kahoot has gone for a fresh set of mediums. Hugh just about to box, and Jamo has gone for a fresh wing and a fresh set of mediums. So these guys here are really hoping for a safety car.
Yep, absolutely.
Because they're raced, otherwise they're going to end up at least 30 seconds behind the rest of the pack after that.
Yep. Strange that Daff's actually gone to the hards, but they'll definitely get him to the end. Whether he's going to have the pace, but if someone can make it work, Jack, Hugh Daff's the man.
Hugh Daff can.
But geez, he's got a lot.
If anyone can, Hugh Daff can.
That's it. So Relic currently our leader. D-lap mix 840. That's as best as I'm going to get out. Welcome, mate. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining the Rapid Racing League Division 1 action here live from Baku. Relic is leading, trying to get out of that DRS 1 second zone, but Willie's just not going to let him through. Chrissy in P3, a nice little start from him. Betsy in P4, Noodles. JC Wales, Kimi Raikkonen, Benny Black, Kitchy, and Rapid Rubric rounds out our top 10. If you're just tuning late, scenes at the start as Hugh Daff, our championship leader, had a major accident. Debonator.
Dylan's out.
Dylan's out. Safety car. Virtual.
VSC. Does that count? Does that count as my safety car?
No. Virtuals don't count. But I tell you now, Debonator is definitely in the wall there. Hugh Daff was wanting through. Look at this. He's got his nose in the wrong angle. Oh, there it is.
No one boxes. Everyone stays out.
Everyone stays out. The Reds. Let's take a look at the Reds. No, they all stay through. They know that's probably a bit too early. What would you have done there? Would you...
If I was on the softs, I would have boxed for a fresh set of...
Mediums?
Mediums. Because they will go to the end, but you will be screaming towards the end of the race. Hartwigger does box though. Hartwigger does take advantage of this and will probably go for a fresh set of... Gemmo drives through penalty then for speeding under the pit.
Gemmo's done a Vaughno. He's done a Vaughan. Our first Vaughan for the day. And it's a drive-through.
Actually, no, I'm quite lucky. I don't get drive-throughs. I just get time penalties.
That's it. Watto, who's...
I almost didn't... Watto, yeah.
Look at that, P11.
Up from 9th to 18th to P11. 3 laps.
Our mystery
He's
guest.
one of the pride and jewels of TIR. He currently drives for me under the Aston Martins on a Saturday night.
Oh, okay. Back live racing, Relic. Trying to get out of that 1 second slip, but Willie's just not going to let him go. Chrissy P3, Betsy and Noodles. Just trying to have a look at intervals here. Everyone's sort of line astern. The Aussie Osborne Crazy Train is going to get a run very shortly, I reckon.
Can we have a look as well? First, second, third, fourth and fifth, all rapids.
Yep.
It's great to see.
Doesn't that look
great to see?
Looks pretty. Love those pretties.
Nick in the chat. Vorno and me equal time penalties. No, we between myself and you, we equal DSQs.
There we go. And what else? So we've got Josie at the moment, doing okay. Kimmy hanging in there. Good to see him off the yacht tonight. Benny Black in P8, Kitchy P9, Rubik still going through. Bear with me, guys. I'll be right.
It's all good. So as JMO then takes his drive-through penalty, he's really going to be hoping for a safety car then, especially him, Hartwigger, Cahoot, to get themselves back in this race.
JMO's DNF'd. He's retired.
Is he retired in pits? I think he has, yeah.
His car's coming back out though.
Because he's done a drive-through, it never would have stopped in the pits.
Amazing.
RR2 looking good. Yeah.
I'm not too sure what Harley's going on at the moment, but the chat's going off its nuts.
It is.
Willie, now he's outside and he's going to be under pressure with Chrissy, who's now less than 2 tenths. So I think Willie's probably made a mistake here, and he's going to have a rear vision full of Haas, let me tell you. As I come down here, like taking candy from a baby here. No DRS. Willie is exposed like a naked man on the Greek lines of Mykonos in the middle of summer. And he goes up to P2. And Betsy sneaks in and gets a nice little overtake to get him up to P3. So Willie goes from second to fourth, all in the space of 100 metres. So Chrissy's
Someone's just hit the wall.
All right.
Don't know who, but I heard it. I think it was up above. I think it was either Kitch, Black, Kimmy, Rubric, or...
Debonator in the chat.
It's a nice battle.
Yeah, unfortunately a bit short. First lap, wheel issues again.
Wheel issues.
Canada, mate. See you in Canada next week. So our top
If you get
three...
on the plane now and you go over there, you can smooze with Dynaco quickly.
That's it, exactly. Well, Chrissy, a little bit wobbly there through the castle section. These top four are starting to clear out. They've got a 2.5 second gap on Noodles. Josie Wales just outside the DRS zone with Kitchi, Black, Kimmy, and so everyone from about 5th down to 10th. Kimmy's actually just got Rubric. Who's Rubric got? I think he might have just got Watto there. I think Kimmy's dropping down.
No.
Kimmy's made a mistake.
Kimi let his teammate pass because he got a little bit of a dodgy exit coming out of the left-hander coming out of the castle section.
There you go.
But it really compromised his speed, which then allowed Waddington to get alongside, who's now going to try and check out with Rubric and chase down these front three ahead of them.
So there you go. So Kimi drops from 9th to 10th. So Kimi, well, mind you, if the owner's your teammate and he says move over, you move over. So these four...
Betsy got knocked out in Q2. Yes, I think Betsy did get knocked out in Q2, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did,
He did.
So
He did.
cracking
Absolutely.
drive for him.
Absolutely. So he's in P3. Chrissy's got the job done. He's up to P1. He's got Relic on that very short straight, which is quite difficult. Whether Relic set that up for that to try and stretch out his mediums, we're going to find out. But she's a little bit wobbly out there out of turn 4. Very tricky and technical section coming into the castle. Cut this like a Stanley knife. I'm not even sure why there's a corner there because it doesn't get... Isn't it funny, like that corner there, Jack, you can cut it so hard and nothing happens, but you go 1 millimetre on the wrong side of the wall of champions and you get a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, the game is so inconsistent. It's because they don't laser scan the actual track. They just do it off kind of the boundaries. Which, I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I'm no good with all this malarkey. But yeah, I think there's one thing Gran Turismo, Project Cars are really, really good with. I must admit, is all of their tracks are laser scanned in.
Yep.
The same as the Forza Motorsports are as well. So when you hit track limits on those games, you know, okay, I have physically gone out with the parameters of it. So, but yeah.
Something's happening.
Mixed. Saying I love F1 2021's track limits. Don't we all? Don't we all? As Rubric boxes and Josie's out.
Josie's out. DNF. Will we have a first safety car?
Where has this happened?
I don't know. Has he boxed? Has he done it in the pits?
No, because the car's not in the pits.
Why has he done this?
I can't I think he's just done a Marty McFly and just got over 80 miles an hour somewhere and just...
Can you bear with me for a minute? Be right back. Hold on.
Not a problem. Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, so we have just lost then 3 drivers out the 18 that started so far. So Debonator, Gemmo and Josie all losing their last chance to race today. From the incident at the start then, so you've got Kahoot currently in P10, 4.2 seconds on a 4-lap old set of mediums behind Rapid Supra in P9. You then have Hudaf also involved in that first corner debacle then with Kahoot now in P14 on those hards, really going to be hoping for a safety car or for something bad to happen to the people ahead.
And I'm back.
Current standings are, hello.
Sorry,
Rapper
mate.
Chrissy P1, Relics P2, Betsy P3, Willie P4, Noodles P5, Ben Black P6, Kitch P7, Wado P8, Super P9, Kahoot P10, then after that contact, Kimmy P11, Hartwigger P12, the Boss Rubric in P13,
Shades of
Hudaf after contact with Kahoot.
Shades of 2018 here with the 2 Red Bulls coming into turn 1. I remember that. Jeez, I tell you what, they got very...
touched! Oh, are they touched? They've been contact!
That was still Maxie's fault. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He moved under braking. He moved even more under as they went to brake. That's why you see Daniel then suddenly lose it. Bearing in mind, Daniel was one of the best people on the brakes and for going for nice late moves.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing. He had the move. He had the time. He had the space. And then suddenly it closes, so he has to jerk.
Yep.
And there's nowhere to go. Those cars don't just move to the right and then suddenly you've got control of them again.
That's it, exactly. Clapsy's made a very good point. Imagine a lobby full of rapid game attacks. That'd be a great... That would
honestly,
be Christmas.
That is the dream. That is the dream
that is the dream
I've had since we started this.
Absolutely. To have an entire
Div 2,
lobby.
we have 13 out of the 20, I think, in Euro Div 2, and a lot in Euro Div 1 as well.
Yeah.
But this is close as well. one day we will just get every single Rapid Racing logo gamer tag we've got,
Yep.
get them all into a lobby and have a social race.
Absolutely, it'd be awesome. Absolutely, I'll be in there. So, let's see what happens here with Betsy and Relic. The team mates on the mediums. Chrissy's now got himself 1.5 second lead.
Betsy and Relics need to change.
You think so?
Need to swap. Yeah.
Here they go now. So Betsy's got the job done. Whether that was team orders, we're about to find out. Relic, even though he went P1, I thought he actually had a really good start. Just hasn't had the pace in the race.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of people out there that have the one lap pace but don't have so much the stronger as Noodles then boxes from I think it was about P5 or 6 then on the soft tyres to get a fresh set of medium. It's like myself, I have no one lap pace, but my race pace is superior completely.
Where did Supra pop up from?
Oh, Betsy's lost it.
Oh,
Managed to
he
just
spun
keep
it.
out the
Oh,
wall.
wow. Lucky.
Very well done. Has only
win.
just lost the position there, but that's not what he would have wanted.
No. Willie's back up to P3. Kahoot into P8. Just gets the job done on the Magic Man, Supra. Supra? Where did he come from?
Yeah, Supra raised himself from his deathbed and decided rapid racing is more important than just dying in bed.
Exactly.
So he managed to get himself in.
Great to have you, Soups.
Asked to make a debut race for Aston Martin this evening, though.
Oh, there
so
you
it'll be
go.
interesting to see what Lawrence Stroll's going to be paying him for this race.
Exactly. Since they've lost the BWT sponsorship, they don't have the same amount of money to pay the Superman. So it'll be interesting to see what the check he cashes at the end of the race. But good to have Super racing for us tonight. Kahoot's been able to respawn, get himself back up to P8, so he's on the way, crawl through. Watto, P7. Very, very, very nice race from Watto. Benny Black in P6, Kitschy P5. Betsy, after that little spin and win, has been able to get himself back into P4. Willie, 2.5. But Chrissy right now, controlling the pace, controlling the tempo. Very much like what he did in Monaco last week, which Mickey Boy SD Romulus will testify. He just got in front and just stretched his legs. Willie in the bits is gone to the red, so he's two stopping from here. So he's on a two-stop strategy. But Betsy's swinging left and right. He's obviously caused some damage. Well, those tyres aren't up to temperature. Kimmy's got past Supra. And so's Noodles actually got past Supra. So I'm imagining, I think Supra, even though he got out of his deathbed, forgot to put on his setup, I reckon.
He's on 9 lap old softs.
Yeah.
It's the only person in the grid on them.
Yep.
They will be bordering 50 to 60% now.
So Ruben,
what's the tipple of choice today then, John?
What's this? Oh no, it's
What's
just
your
a
drink?
caramel frappe, mate. So.
Oh yes. Cannot beat one of those. I must admit, a nice old Starbucks caramel frappe with extra caramel shot.
That's it. Nice, very nice. I'm not too sure. Claps if the Williams is out. Should be due to come out very shortly though.
I'll have a look.
Chris is in. Chris is into the box. Relics is in. What's Betsy going to do? Continue on. Well, hang on. Guess who's in front, ladies and gentlemen? It's Kitty time. It's Kitty time.
Kitty.
Oh, there we go. Kitty back there. Not bad to see. Good to see Kitty there in the lead. And we're just going to come down.
GMT, so General Metric Guide. So 1 p.m.
Yep.
So in an hour our time, I think I need someone in the GMT. I think it's 1 p.m. our time. It's a British time. This is a British team.
That's it.
So it'll be about 12 p.m. to 11 to between 10 to 12 p.m. your time.
Yep, fair enough. So in about an hour from now. It'll come out. Choo choo on the Kitchi train, says SD. Kitchi leads for the first time. Actually, no, he's led before. He's led in the race, but the Aston Martin doing very, very nicely there in P1.
One thing Kitchi is good on his tyres.
Absolutely.
He'll be pushing these till at least lap 20. About lap maybe 17, 18, I think, maybe, and then he'll be going for the softs. But Wado, the two British, well, they've got 3 British drivers in the field at the moment. So we've got Kimi, Wado, and Kitch. All of them absolutely stonking drivers, all of them with different talents upon heaps of pace. But I have to shout out Wado making his rapid racing debut, P18 to P4. Yes, he hasn't pit yet, but still, that's solid to keep it out the wall, keep it clean, and keep it as Betsy then box for a fresh set of softs. Now that's going to be a long run on those.
So Chrissy's got himself back into P3 now. A lot of guys now boxing through, but Chrissy, P3, currently third on track, but effectively our race leader once Kitchi and Black come into box. But with that red, no safety car so far, so he's going to be 2 stopping.
Apparently there have been leaks of the Alfa Romeo come out. And also, if you pay attention to the Mercedes Instagram yesterday, they released a photo of Lewis Hamilton stood in his new race suit.
44 is
in
black.
In front of the picture 44, but also the race suit is black.
That's it.
The car is going to be black, surely.
Yes. So 44 is back, as it said. So
back in black.
Back in black. There we go. A bit of AC/DC for you. Claps. No, Kimi isn't Greek. He's English. Just to claim.
No. He's not English. He's Essexan. He's from Essex. They're a different breed up there.
He's closer to Greek than Hugh Daff with a little bit of a swing, but no, he's not. So he's from England. Something in the shakedown. So Swayze, P15 in the moment. So Kitchi leads here. 11 lap old mediums. How far? He's going for a 1 stop, mate. I'm telling you now, he is going for the 1 stop. And this could work into Kitchi's hands. Benny Black's doing exactly the same thing. Who else has gone into the box? Watto is boxing. So just keep an eye, Jack, on what Watto's boxing for. Let's see what he's doing. He's going the hards.
He has gone for a fresh set.
Hards. So he's 1 stopping.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone for the softs, but
that's
hey. And Mick saying in the chat that they've Alfa Romeo are testing with the camo livery. The only reason they are doing that is because their livery release date isn't until after the first test,
27th.
So they have
of Feb.
Yeah, so they have to run a livery. And they're not just going to run a black one because you'll still be able to. They want to run a livery which really makes it hard for a camera or for people close to it or not close to it to see the accentuated features of the bodywork and whatnot. So that will be the reason why the camo's on it.
Yep.
If you watch a lot of the GT3 LMP2 cars, the Formula E, when they do pre-season tests, they have it with a very, very blocked black and white one that makes you almost look like you're having a little fit.
There you go. So Chrissy's trying to nail him through. Relic 2.5 seconds behind. Willie in P5, looking to try to get down the main straight there. Noodles in P6, Kahoot P7. Good recovery there on the mediums in 10 lap olds, but he's going to have to box again. We're not going to see Kahoot come from 19th to 1st again, are we, mate? So that was an amazing race last year when he won that race, and
I wouldn't say so. I think it would be an absolute miracle if he could do something from here.
Yeah, exactly. Considering Betsy's now tracking Kahoot down. Just breezes past like a Wednesday Arvo breeze. He's through and up to P7.
And takes the fastest lap. And in the words of Kenzie Retro, thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that.
That's it. Hope you're doing well, Kenzie. So Benny Black in P3 and Chrissy in P2. So Kitchi the only one. Well, so Chrissy's been able to manage to get past Benny Black there, probably on the main straight, I would imagine. those 13 lap old mediums, so he's pushing for that one stop. So when's Kitchi box? This is going to be the question. Does he go mediums to hards? Is he going to go medium soft? Which means that he needs to get to lap, what, 17 to 18? Can you get 10 lap old softs to go with the fuel load, Jack? You could probably get to lap 16.
You can. I mean, we saw Supra. He's managed to push those softs 14 laps.
Yep.
So, well, 13 in total. He's just gone on to it. And he did start last, but he's only 9 or 10 seconds off behind Swayze.
Yep.
But we knew that wasn't going to be the best strategy for him. Those softs do die off after about 7 to 8 laps high fuel, about 8 to 11 laps ideally before you then start really losing time. And it's the last, this left, right, as if you're on board with Betsy now.
Yep.
Going onto the main straight, it's those corners there that you're really going to lose time because you're not going to be as confident.
No, exactly. Hartwig's day's just gone from bad to worse. He's had to box again, I imagine, for wing damage, and he now sits 17 seconds behind in last position. So
I think maybe what we could speak to as an admin team is TIR do it. No, they don't. Sorry, no, they don't. Is the way we're doing the point scoring for the social events is everyone gets points. Maybe implement that into the division races, because then, for the example of JMO, where he just retired because he thought, oh, I'm not going to get anything. At least if you do finish and everyone down to 20th gets points, at the end of the day, if it comes to the last race of the season and you needed 1 point to jump that person and you stayed on the track and finished 19th or 20th and got 1 point, and that being the point you needed, every single point is an incentive to finish.
That's it.
But
I agree.
We will see. It might deter away from a little bit of careless driving, because you think, I'm still going to get points, but I can get more points. But we'll see. Maybe it's something we can have a talk about.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kitchi now in the grips of a Haas. Chrissy mowing him down. So Kitchi's probably going to go one more lap. He'll box it for the Reds and then take it home from there. Chrissy's definitely going to get him down here. He just can't. Kitchi can't hold him at bay any longer.
But now, does Kitch box within the next couple of laps?
No, he's not going to box now. Chrissy in the P1.
Chrissy past. I think he's going to use him just to pull him along, see how far ahead of the other people that have boxed behind him. But how big is the undercut going to be?
True.
He's the last person to box.
Yeah, well, no, actually, Benny Black in P5 has got the 15 lap holds. Cahoot will probably. Cahoot's further down, but he obviously boxed on the first lap. So it's interesting to see what Kitchi and Benny Black, because the three guys, which is Chrissy, Relic, and Willie, they'll need to box again. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. How close can Kitchi keep to Chrissy, and when he boxes, can he get the momentum on Chrissy? So interesting to see what happens. Plenty of action happening in these last 10 laps, Jack, and anything could happen, and generally usually does.
Oh, Chrissy gets a little bit sideways. Oh, Supra's out!
Supra, safety car, safety.
It's got to be.
And no.
No, Michael, no, this is so wrong.
And you know why? Because he's done it in the pits. Another one in the pits. And he's come back out.
This can't happen twice in a row where we do races and I watch Kitchi race and he gets saved by a safety car.
Yeah. And I'd probably imagine if Supra's crook as a dog, you could probably understand why did you... Mate, if you're that crook, mate, don't race, mate. Just don't. Just stay in bed. Chrissy, once again, he's now half a second. We thought there might have been a safety car, but there's not. But Kitchi hasn't let him go. Okay, Kitchi, nope, he goes out for another lap. No, he's box.
Yeah.
That's it. He's made the call.
That'll give him 5 laps on these tyres. 9 laps effectively. Full racing speed on these tyres.
Yep. So
it's going to be an interesting one. He's going to come out just in between the 2 Alpines, I think.
Yeah, just behind Cahoot. By
Kimmy's
5
boxed.
Kimmy's box.
For another set of mediums.
So he's going to the end.
Tamping.
Yep.
he will be absolutely tamping. You know that that's a game glitch. You know that he would have wanted to put the softs on then. There's no way you would want to do 9 laps on a set of mediums when you could do 9 laps on a set of softs. But crucially, if you look at the leaderboard, you have Kitch, Rubric, then you have Wado, and then you have Hugh, and then you have Kimi. So all of the Euro lads, all of the British lads that are racing in this Australian division are all within symmetrically a place in between each other.
True.
This is what we like to see. This is good racing.
Absolutely. And let's see if that carries on to Sunday with the social race.
For sure. I think we take
three-way dance.
12-point three-way dance. Sorry, where?
Three-way dance, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Noodles, Betsy, and Kahoot.
And Black as well.
And Benny Black is there. There's 4. No,
it's not quite there yet.
Not quite there.
So it's Ben Black, Noodles, and Betsy. Yeah, but Kahoot.
He's not far away.
Yeah, he's not.
But Benny's got those 17-lap-old mediums. Hasn't boxed. Surely he's coming in now.
Like a hooker on a Saturday
night. Absolutely. He's boxing now. Betsy's going to box. Betsy's gone through to P5. Noodles goes into... Who's pitted? Chrissy's pitted. Willie's pitted. Okay. Keep your eye on Kitch, guys and girls. Will Kitch get the undercut? He's got it. I'm pretty sure he's got it. Kitchy with the undercut. Room, boys, room. Yes. Kitchy's got it.
Driving, boys.
Great driving. But Kitchy.
Chrissy has got...
Oh, he's got DRS, has he? No, he hasn't got DRS. Surely he doesn't there. Oh, Chrissy gives him a nudge. No.
Chrissy hits him.
Oh, Chrissy, just calm down now. We're on board with these guys that are effective 1 and 2. Kitchy. Chrissy, you've got to give room. You've got to give respect here. Oh, this is not going to end well. Oh, these two side by side. Oh, Chrissy ghosted. He's disconnected.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
No. Oh, Chrissy. Oh, in the wall. Chrissy. Wow. Well, we've got that on board. I'd be interested to see what Kitchy says about it.
Now, we have to establish that there will be a little bit of lag between them both as well. But nowhere to pick your overtakes, lads, from both points there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the overtake there. Jeez, I tell you what, that was... Yeah, that could have ended in one of those guys going on the wall, and I think Kitchy has, but... Which is a shame, because it was due to... Willie's got himself now in the mediums there, so Chrissy. So in front, Relic is boxing now. Wow. Noodles, Kahoot is up into P3. 7 more laps. He could probably stretch those mediums out there, Kahoot. Relic's in the box. He's coming out. Is he going to get in front of Chrissy? He does. Relic's in P1. Kimi with the fastest lap with a 141 in those mediums that he doesn't want. So now Chrissy's got to make another pass out on track. Faf goes, I know what Kitchy will be saying, yeah. And unfortunately, we can't actually say that on a live broadcast on Twitch. We'll probably get banned.
We will get modderised.
We will get modderised. Yes.
Although Kitchy's actually quite a calm person when he's racing. The worst that probably would have been said is like, come on, mate, what you doing?
Yeah.
You're pushing me into the wall. And in that exact accent as well, because he's from Yorkshire.
Yeah.
So this is how he talks all the time.
Yeah, I like it.
Can I buy a chips up with Grady?
He's the kind of guy you reckon he'd be sitting down on a Saturday afternoon with a bit of Bob Marley. Buffalo Soldier.
Always, man. And if you know what he looks like as well, he looks like Bob
Marley.
And
that's
Lewis
what I'm
saying. Mixed together.
That's it, exactly.
He is a beautiful chocolate man.
Oh, he's a nice guy. Like Kitchy, like him a lot. Betsy, is he boxing this lap? He's going to have to. He's not going to stretch those out. And yep, so Betsy now boxes. Noodles continues on. Noodles is definitely going to the end. There's no way Noodles is boxing off those 10 lap olds. They'll get through. So now the question comes, can Noodles hold off. Cahoot's boxed for Reds. Where's Betsy come out? He's going to come out behind Chrissy and Relic, but Relic's got himself back into the lead while those pits sort of separate themselves out. Hugh Daff on the 17 lap olds are in P9, Kimmy P8, Betsy P7 after that box on the Reds. So
I'm sorry, that's how you do it, lads. I'm clipping that and I will be posting that into the Discord because I've just watched Wadu, a British driver on the British servers, go through a corner with Hugh Daff. No contact was made and it was turn 1 and 2. They were both side by side. That is how you do it. You leave room no matter what you're doing. You almost leave the room.
Must the room, and he actually left so much room that Kahoot got through him. So
I think there's no point fighting that with zero fresh softs
exactly.
On six lap hards.
So taking a look here, the two championship battlers right now, P1 and P2 in the series at the moment, running at 9th and 10th, and Hugh Daff is really starting to struggle over these last two. He didn't get a good performance in Monaco, and it looks like the same here. Benny Black, Chrissy's made a mistake. Chrissy's fallen down.
Oh.
Wing damage.
I think he's spun it.
He's definitely spun it, but...
No, not that we can see, but it might be a little bit of lime green.
He hasn't done it. No, he hasn't punched it.
Say nudes for noodles if he gets the dub.
That's news for noodles
right,
if he gets the dub.
everyone will send nudes to noodles if he gets the dub.
That's it. And he loves it, as you can see by his flag, ladies and gentlemen, he loves it Greek style. So Kahoot gets up. Chrissy is dropped. Yeah, he's got wing damage. That he's going to be so disappointed with that. Let's hope he doesn't actually kill the switch there and retire. But Relic, 7.5 seconds. Noodles on 11 lap olds. Betsy's got himself up to P5 over Benny Black. I think. So right now, Noodles leads by 7 seconds. Really need to take a look at that gap between him and Relic, and is it going to be closing down anytime soon? William P3, Kitchie P4. I think Kitchie's definitely battling it. I think a little bit of that green wing.
I think he is, but he's also right within the chances here with Willie, because Kitch has 20%, and so does Willie. Now these two are both within the vicinity of each other. This is going to be the closest battle on track.
Yep, absolutely. We'll stay on board. Let's see
for the last podium position.
Definitely going to be a hard ask. I think Kitchie's definitely got some damage, but look at that 6%. He ain't going to get the job done. Bloody deploying it now.
He needs to get back in within that ERS though. DRS, sorry, that was the one.
Watermelon 22, thanks mate. Welcome to Rapid Racing League Division 1 action live here from Baku with 22 of 26 down with 4 laps to go. Betsy with the fastest lap, 1:42.57. We're on board right now here with Kitchie as he's trying to mow down Willie.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, Wookie 39, welcome to the Rapid.
Exactly the same amount of ERF, sorry.
No, it's all good, mate. We're just getting a few more subscribers. Wookie 39, thanks, mate. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. You're on board with Rapid Racing. So, currently our 27 viewers. So, 5.9 seconds separates Relics from Noodles. Now, Noodles has got 4 laps. Relic took, what, 2 seconds off him on that lap? You know what I'm smelling, Jack? I'm smelling a last lap showdown between Noodles and Relic right now. I can smell it. I believe it's going to happen. What are you thinking?
I think it's going to happen between those two. I think it's going to happen between Willie, Kitch and Betsy.
Oh,
boy, this is going to be one hell of a last few laps.
Do we get the Rick
I need to get another beer.
You do. I think the Rick Astley meme time might be popping out.
We're no strangers to love. Get Rick rolled.
Yeah, get
Vornoed.
Get Vornoed. So Relic now chewing down that time. 5 seconds. 3 laps to go. Kitchi trying to say he's got no DRS at all. He's deploying it right on that main straight just to keep in touch with Willie. Betsy in P5, 3 and a bit seconds. Starting to do. Kahoot's got himself into P7 on Kimmy. A good recovery drive from him. Daff, P9. You were saying?
I'd like to point out the... Oh, no! Kitch has hit Will!
What?
Kitch has just braked way too late and hit Will. Straight in the arse and put Will in the wall.
Oh, no. No, Willie's got through. No, Willie's kept going.
Yes, but we would have got damage.
Ah, right,
There's no
okay.
way he wouldn't have. Literally shoved him straight up the arse into the wall. Kitch, come on, man. So he's got too many mistakes in your driving now.
Yeah, and he's just let Betsy probably crawl in, who will take now P5. Riding on board here with the Red Bull onto the back straight. You'd imagine Kitchy's definitely got some sort of wing damage now after that contact.
Just way in the chat, never gonna give Noodles up, never gonna let Noodles down,
never gonna run around and hurt Noodles. There we go. Jishway with the comedy. And down here, Betsy's definitely going to get Kitchy, no doubt about this. Easy as you'd like. Betsy gets into P4. Kitch is just going to scramble himself and try and survive and hopefully hold off Benny Black. Willie, you're right, mate. He's got damage. He's now 3.5 seconds. 2 laps to go. Relic, 3.9 seconds behind. I think Noodles has got it. I genuinely believe Noodles has pulled a Houdini here. To everybody's surprise, if he can hold out for 2 more laps.
The gap hasn't been coming down that much between him and Relic, so
that's
it was about 7 or 8 seconds when he first came out of the pits.
That's it, and Noodles, even on those 14-lap-old mediums, has been able to maintain. It's dropped 4 seconds, but...
He's doing very well.
Doing very well.
Jacinta's in the chat.
Ah, Jacinta, damn. Jacinta.
Is there a Jade in as well? We got Jade.
I don't know where Jade is.
Yeah, we got the Mrs. Kahoot to be eventually when he grows some balls.
Yes.
And we've got Jacinta. Let's go, ladies.
That's it. Oh my God, guess who's clipped us, mate? SD Romulus has clipped us singing it. Never going to give you Noodles up, mate. So there.
Oh God.
Jacinta's there. Thanks, mate, for joining in. 33 viewers. 2 laps to go. Rapid Racing Division 1 live here from Baku. And Noodles has pulled the strat of the century right now with these 15 laps, but that's half a second. They're starting to go off. Relic, he's going to have to close up a little bit more. Willie's in P3. That's where he's going to stay, I would imagine. Betsy's closing in. Willie, it's Kitch. It's going to cost Willie a podium here, mate. He's going to cost Willie a podium. And right now, he's got a 3.5 second gap, Kitchy, to Benny Black, Kahoot. Or as I like to call...
I would imagine Will's probably got rear wing damage or side pod damage from that.
Yeah. So do we call Kahoot Mr. Jade now? I think that's fair, Mr. Jade.
No, we'll call him Jade's bitch.
Jade's bitch. That's it. So Jade's bitch in 7th right now. Kimmy in 8th. Hugh Daff in P9 after that one. Well, he's been able to stretch it through. But Rubric, more than likely, will get him here on the last lap. But Relic's not closing the gap. And Noodles with 3.5 seconds. In fact, I think he's matched him for time, if memory serves me correctly. In fact, he has. I think maybe Relic's maybe 1/10. No. Faster. So Noodles is going to get this. Oh no, Jade's been moderated.
That's all right. We can actually untime people. The mod Nightbot times out.
Oh, there we go. That's good.
And you can also time out Nightbot.
Oh,
if you
can you?
give the owner, yeah, if you're the owner of the actual Twitch, I don't know if you can give that to a few other people. Oh,
Betsy.
They're going to start a final lap.
Willie's trying to hang on here. Betsy and Willie going fighting for that final podium position. Could it be a Red Bull 2-3? Or will the Williams get it home and get that vital podium? I tell you what, it's been a great race to commentate.
Have to wait till the it has absolutely incredible. Thank you guys.
Great to have it. 35 viewers on the stream. Thanks so much for everybody tuning in here tonight. We really appreciate your support. Riding on board now. Let's take a look at our race leader Noodles. Boxed really early, lap 10. Did the one stopper to the mediums. No one really counted him as going to take it all the way and thought that he would two-stop. But he's been able to stretch out these mediums like a 10-day-old piece of chewing gum. It's just going and going and going. Nice work, Noodles. Willie in P3. We're going to have to keep an eye on him and Betsy for that.
He's going to have DRS from Relics.
Is he?
He could get Relics here. This could be P2 for Willie.
Oh, but no.
Relics is not good. Relics must have hit the wall.
Must have.
What is going on?
Noodles.
Oh, this is going to be close. Noodles is about to win the Grand Prix with a Strat of Dreams.
The Strat of Dreams. Noodles comes down the line. DRS. A great strategy call.
Willie's got DRS. But Betsy's got ERS.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be so close.
Close. Oh! Relics held up. Willie's held it. And Betsy finishes 4th.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Noodles is our race winner. Relic holds on for P2. Willie P3 just got that ERS or DRS at the right time on the last lap. Betsy can count unluckiness that Relic sort of dragged his own teammate, actually. Dragged Willie in and gave him that last podium. Kitchi P5. Benny Black P6. Kahoot P7. Relic's already joined us. Kimmy in P8. Rubric. Watto. Oh, Relic's now he's left the party. Wallo, thanks very much for joining tonight, mate. Gets the last point. He's knocked out Hugh Daff. So Daff goes through. Noodles has joined. Thanks, mate. Get Relic and Willie into the chat if you wouldn't mind, mate. That'd be wonderful. But that is it. We're just waiting on Hartwigger. Swayze's already thing. So Hartwigger will be the last one across the line. But today, it was Noodles' day. Boxed early, lap 10 on the Reds. Made the one-step strategy work. And all the way to victory lane goes Noodles. Looks like we've got all our podium places in the chat already. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Just going to wrap it up and then we'll go to victory lane and do our post-race interviews with our podium places. Well, if one thing needs to change, Noodles, you need to get a different entrance. Seriously, mate, that shit.
Nah, mate, that's me riding my donkey, mate.
Mate, that shit belongs on Oxford Street. Fuck it off. Don't bring that shit here. Yes,
my donkey, your van, mate. Yeah, I have to bring him.
You have to bring him. This is, mate, seriously, this is F1, not Shrek. Okay.
Nah, mate.
Okay. Me time. Noodles, P1. The Greek sushi-loving warlord in P1 gets the job done. Relic in P2. Willie rounding out our podiums with a fantastic end there. Betsy, Kitchi P5, Benny Black, Kahoot, Kimi Räikkönen and Rubric, Watto, Hugh Daff, who will be elevated to P10. Noodles, did you take that down? Because Watto was just a fill-in. Chrissy P12 and Hartwigger and Swayze rounded out. Supra retired early. Josie retired. Jamo and Debonator. So that rounds out our field. Let's get over to victory lane. And firstly, let's take a look at our race winner. Noodles, congratulations on the win, mate. P1.
Oh my, I haven't been up here for a while. I think the last time I was on top was Hungary last season.
Well, that's something you need to speak to your missus about.
Exactly, mate. And we can And as we said,
Oh,
mate,
mate,
we can sort you out with our new sponsor, Trojan Condoms, because you need to be, as a race driver, protect both your helmets. Thanks to Trojan Condoms.
I think that night off last night was worth it, mate.
Sorry?
I think the night off I had last night, I think it was definitely worth it.
No, well done, mate. Congratulations. Thoroughly well deserved, buddy. So, look, obviously the strat, you boxed early on the medium to the mediums. One stopped it. How bad were the tyres at the end?
Not bad. I'm not gonna lie. I just hit 50%. I think it was pretty much all set up. It was mainly a downforce setup, so there was there's really good management I can handle with it. But I was really scared of Relics catching up, and then around I think 25, 24, when I saw him keeping a steady gap, and I was like, all right, just don't mess this up. Especially the last S onto the main straight. That was the scariest part.
No, fair
But
enough. But
my management, I think my management wanted me to this race today. It was all management.
There you go, mate. So the Mercedes boys very, very happy, and Watto joined in to help you out. The Jackos wasn't in P2.
I think Watto actually wants to join in as a reserve, so I don't know if that's something we can look
whack him on
into.
as a reserve, mate. Whack him on as a reserve. So P2, we was hunting down Noodles for a little while, but I think he might have had a little bit of issues in that last lap. But P2, Relic, happy with the result?
Yeah, 100% for Red Bull as well. P2 and 4, it's good points for Red Bull. But Noodle, bro, that's one stop. I don't know how you can get off my one stop.
Oh, mate, that practice session was worth it.
That's it.
Off your head, mate, off your head. Anyway, buddy, no, it was insane, man. Congratulations. But my end, I was always committed to 2-stop. There was no way I was one stopping. But those last 2 laps on those softs were fucking on ice, bar, and.
Oh, don't worry, mate. Really, don't worry, mate. You're within friends. You can fucking swear as much as you fucking like. That's okay.
I'm just on screen. That's all about. I don't know, man. Anyway, but good. Well done to everyone on the podium, and
good work.
Good race, yeah. Nice.
The one thing I did notice, though, Relic, and I was going to ask you, did you sort of struggle at the start? Because we noticed that at the start, I mean, obviously P1 got the pole, good lap, but you seemed to drop down a bit. I think 4th or 5th before you boxed. What was going on then?
Yeah, so a bit of both. I didn't really have much pace on mediums. I fell out through a practice session as well. There's no medium pace, but there was also a little bit of just conserving because, like, if you have DRS, there's no point in using all your ERS to keep them behind. That's especially at the start. But yeah, no, other than that, I knew there was still 2 stops to do. It's a race to go, so it's pretty good.
There you go. And rounding out our podium, but again, Relic, look, vital points. I mean, if we take a look at the standings, Hugh Daff didn't have a great race, unfortunately. He did not actually, he didn't. I think he might have got P10, so 1 point. So that's going to bring you guys all the way back, which is will make it interesting.
Can I ask what happened between him and Noodle? Him and Kahoot?
I don't know, but I'll talk to them both later. But they both sort of struggled. I mean, Kahoot was able to rebound to 6th or 7th, but Hugh Box went into the hards and he wasn't seen all day. But on to our 3rd place getter. It's been a while, but Mr. Willie, welcome back to Victory Lane. Congratulations on P3.
Yeah, thank you, mate. Look, it's been a very long time between drinks. I thought that once again that luck wasn't on my side at the back end of this race, but you know what, we got over the line, and thanks to Rels for the DRS.
Fair enough.
Cheers to Benny Black for holding Willie up.
Fair enough. Exactly. Well, and look, that last corner, Relic gave you a bit of a handout. Willie gave you DRS on his own teammate, and probably. So
Betsy's blowing up, bro.
Yeah, Betsy's probably not going to talk to him. He is probably cost him a podium. But
I was chilling like on I had much more pace on the mediums today. Like my softs, the car was jumping around like jumping jack on a trampoline, and look, I just went nuts. I go 8 laps on the mediums to the end. Relic softs will probably fall off towards the end, so there'll be a chance if I can stick with him. And I was coming back at him, and then I got absolutely whacked in the arse by Aston Martin. I'm not sure if that got caught on stream.
No,
it was. I heard in the party. So
you're talking about Kitschy. Yeah, no. Yes. Jack definitely saw it, but I know that Relic actually coming back on that, I actually know that was Chrissy and Kitchy that decided to have
I think Kitch is gonna have a few videos sent in about him.
Yeah, what happened to Chrissy? Because he just
So apparently Kitch was like all over the place apparently, and then apparently he was defending like a madman against him. I don't know what happened, but anyway.
No, Chrissy was in front.
I was
Chrissy
right
was in front.
him, and
Chrissy was in front.
Nearly went side by side into the castle section. And look, 2 into 1 in any corner doesn't work. 2 into 1 into there won't work.
Yeah, nah, fair enough. But look, there you go. Let's wrap it up from here. We had 41 viewers tonight, which is another bit of a record for us. So thank you very much for everyone's
well done,
to our support, to our new guys, our new followers, Wookie, Watermelon, Watermelon Lou, I think it is, D-Lat. We had the 2 girls. We had Jacinta and Jade, and watching Jade's bitch, as we like to call Kahoot now. Thanks very much for everyone that tuned in. Thanks to our sponsors. Look to our podium places firstly. Noodles, great win from you. Relic, great podium. Willie, congratulations to everyone. Jack, as always, mate, you know who the number 1 commentary team is at Rapid Racing.
Always.
Me too, yeah.
Excuse me, mate. It's never a question.
That podium's definitely gone to your head, isn't it?
Exactly. Let's
mate, we're speaking facts.
Let's be honest, boys. The number 1 team in commentary does the number 1 race on the weekend. You know that, boys.
Romulus.
Tune in for Romy. Tune in for tunes. You know what Romy reminds me of, mate? He reminds me of that guy from Love Songs and Dedications. on a Saturday night.
Very wise with his words.
He's very wise. He's very wise, and I love him as a teammate, SD. Good to have you in there in the stream. 33. No, we actually got up to 43 at one stage. I'm not too sure what he's going about, but anyway.
Hell yeah.
So, Jack, again, thanks very much for joining, mate. Always a pleasure to have you.